All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Hand Honor Guard and the playing of the National State Anthem sung by Tech Sergeant Allison Bruce Maldonado and Senior Airman Keone Solidum, followed by the invocation by Chapla Leah Bowling.
Present the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hawaiʻi ponoʻi, nanaʻi komoʻi, kalani aliʻi, ke aliʻi, makualani e kamehameha e nā kawa e pale. Me ka ie makualani e kamehameha e nā kawa e pale. Me ka ie.
Let us pray. E pulikako. O God of us all, whose wisdom is beyond our comprehension, whose mercy is wider than we can ever reach, we pause in humbleness before your throne of grace. We are truly grateful for the privilege of being able to gather today for this yearly Launʻole Awards ceremony. As we highlight these people who deserve to be recognized, we also pray that these same awardees will leave today's ceremony truly humbled by your graciousness, as well as your constant protection and loving grace. We thank you for these awardees who devoted their lives, time, and talent to serve this great wing of ours. Remind them that they are role models not just for us here at the wing, but also in their neighborhoods, communities, and even in their very own homes. Thank you for reminding us all to carry the torch of high standards in everything we do at the Guard and even in our personal lives. Keakua, we also pray for what is going on in our world nowadays. We graciously ask for comfort to lighten our agony, guidance to lead us from chaos, inner peace to keep us against disaster, love to overcome anger, and forgiveness to bring healing. Above all, we humbly ask for wisdom to enable us to wisely respond to confusion and fallacies. As military men and women deployed or at our very own home base, we ask for your continued protection and guidance as we do what we are asked to do for our country. Cover us with your protection as we deal with this weather we have in this past few days. For all these we pray in your most precious name. Amen.
Thank you, Honor Guard, Tech Sergeant Bruce Maldonado, Senior Airman Solidum, and Chaplain Bowling. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the Hawaii Air National Guard's recognition ceremony. Today we will be honoring our nominees and winners of the annual Launʻole Awards. I am Lieutenant Rhonda O'Hara with the 154th Force Support Squadron, and I'll be one of your MCs this afternoon.
I'm Tech Sergeant Ryan Hunt from the 154th Operations Support Squadron, and I'll be your co-MC. On behalf of the Commander, Hawaii Air National Guard, Brigadier General Ryan Okuhara. The host and co-host for today's event is Brigadier General Gregory Woodrow, Commander, 154th Wing, and Colonel Thomas James, Commander, 201st Air Operations Group. We are pleased to have in attendance, representing the office of Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard, Ms. Sandra Kincinos. Representing the office of Congressman Ed Case, Mr. Chad Woke. Governor of the State of Hawaii, the Honorable David Ige. Major General Retired Michael Compton. Brigadier General Retired Kathleen Berg. Mrs. Tracy Woodrow. Headquarters, Air National Guard, Director of Staff, Colonel Gregory Scrivener. 15th Wing Commander, Colonel William Burks. Mrs. Susan Burks. Senior Enlisted Leader, Hawaii National Guard, Command Chief Master Sergeant William Parker. Hawaii Air National Guard, Command Chief Master Sergeant Alvin Fritz. 154th Wing Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Michael Gabster. 201st Air Operations Group, Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Don Peters. 15th Wing Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Stephen Kohler. And Mrs. Shannon Kohler.
We would also like to welcome the Military Liaison, Mr. Ron Addington. Finally, a big aloha to all commanders, chiefs, joint partners, retirees, Hawaii Air National Guard members, family, and friends of our award nominees who are here with us today.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Commander, 154th Wing, Brigadier General Gregory Woodrow.
Thanks, Ryan. I'm not going to go through that long list of DVs that we just did, but I got to call out thank you for Representative Gabbard and Case for sending some representation. I appreciate you being here. And it's awesome that we're privileged to have the governor of the state of Hawaii amongst us today. So let's make some noise for him. And when your boss is here, you also got to give him a shout out. General Logan, thank you, sir, for coming. You know, Major General Compton, good friend of mine, also a HAG retiree. I don't know how many of you guys know, he's kind of like the Mac Daddy or the father of the AOG. He was the first Air Operations Group Commander that we had, and he was kind of the one that did all of the hard work and stood that up. So great seeing you. Thank you for coming out and supporting. And sitting next to him, also a pioneer herself, General Kathleen Berg, the first female general in the Hawaii Air National Guard. You know, we ought to have one of these every drill, man. I never get to have the whole wing in one place at one time. But I'll tell you why we're here. Launʻole is not just the title of our strat plan for all you guys that show up at a promotion board. It is the best of the best. And I'll tell you what, I am incredibly proud and humbled to serve with every one of you. But we do have some very special people that we're going to recognize today. On top of that, really the main reason we're here is to hear you make some noise, okay? So we have changed the format of this thing, and I congratulate General Okahara and the headquarters staff. Last year, we seemed to be an exercise in economy, and we cranked out about 40 awards in 52 minutes, and we're out of here in less than an hour, okay? Yeah! And an engine drill. That's not necessarily the point. The point is to recognize the best of the best, but at the end here, we will be giving a Spirit Award to the group that shows the most spirit. So, yeah! You are forewarned, so I want to hear some noise. And the judges on that, thankfully, are not just me, but the governor and the front row of DVs all have a scorecard, and they know who you are and where you're sitting. So A, make noise, and B, behave yourself too. The Launʻoles have been around for 43 years, believe it or not. We all know it means beyond comparison or without peer, and those are the folks that we are going to bring up front and recognize today. The ceremony has changed form over the years. It used to be an awards banquet. We had it at places like the Halikoa, Chinese Cultural Plaza, and the Prince Kuhio, and we used to have entertainment as well. We had Kapena play for us one year, and we had a lot of Air National Guard talent that also plays for it. But I want to thank General Okahara for carrying on the tradition and representing and also changing to the new format. I tell you what, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank each and every one of you for what you do for the Guard every day. And I want to kind of congratulate you and go over a list of some of your accomplishments that you've done in 2018. And I also want to give a shout out to all our public affairs folks, because they did a great job putting together the Kukaili Moku for December, and it is a compilation, picture-wise, of all the cool stuff that you've done. Number one, Task Force Hawaii Puna Lava Flow. How many of you folks were on state active duty supporting the state's effort over on the Big Island? Not as many as the Army, I got it, sir. Okay, but we provide a lot of air traffic control, airspace expertise that is required in an event like that. And we had a lot of Hawaii Air National Guard state support. And the big article in the paper today, hopefully we won't be doing that again anytime soon. First ever F-22 deployment to Korea in support of Indo-PACOM. A lot of strategic messaging going on there. Somebody turning me up. My wife normally does the opposite. You remember, it wasn't that long ago, our C-17s took part with Colonel Burks and the 535th Squadron, historic repatriation of our Korean POWs and MIAs that had been missing for so long. And that was really an historic event that we shared in the TFI effort. And I apologize, I didn't give you a shout out at first, but Colonel Burks is here, Chief Keller as well. So our TFI partners, because we don't turn a wheel on this base if we don't do it with our active duty counterparts in conjunction with. We had a C-17, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with this, that did some SpaceX training. So they teamed up with the New York Air National Guard and a pair of rescue jumpers to recover astronauts anywhere in the Pacific AOR. So they have developed that capability and ensured that future mission for the Hawaii Air National Guard. Had a lot of folks go down to Mississippi for Swift Response. I'm sorry, Swift Response was a European exercise where we took about a couple hundred folks to go over, participated with 2,300 others from our NATO allies in Europe to focus on airfield seizure. I had 3 Century Alohas, which is our big fighter exercise. We did Patriot South down in Gulfport, Mississippi, and much smaller but not every bit as important. We help out the Make-A-Wish Foundation. There's a lot of cool stuff in the Kukawi Moku. You'll see from some of the terminally ill kids that we took through some of our C-17, KC-135 simulators and also gave tours to as well. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for what you do for your state and your country every day. And without further ado, and I'll give a shout out to, we got about 250 folks that are deployed right now, primarily in the CENTCOM theater that aren't with us today. But keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And also go home and give your family, your loved ones, a hug and a thanks, because you know, leadership is a team effort, service to your country is a team effort. You don't do it by yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, General Woodrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Governor of the State of Hawaii, the Honorable David Ige.
Aloha. It truly is an honor and privilege for me to be here as your Commander-in-Chief. I cannot tell you how proud you make me feel every single day for all the things that you do for our state and our country. This is one of the best events that I get to attend, and I really am honored and privileged to be here. Just really wanted to thank Major General Logan and Brigadier General Woodrow for inviting me to be part of today. And I really did want to thank all of the special guests who chose to join us as we recognize the best of the best here today. The Hawaii Air National Guard is a dynamic unit and the future is bright. You are breaking ground for a new F-22 alert facility next week, and there's also a rumor that there are more F-22s on its way. I guess it's been in the news, so it's okay for me to announce that. I think that's a great addition. A new air defense group is about to be established, and there is something that they're talking about. Space is a possibility, unconfirmed at this point, but we continue to work forward. I know that you guys are bored, so we're looking for more things for you to do each and every day. I'm sure that we'll be honoring some of those airmen and airwomen and teams from those new units in the very near future. I have heard many times how the 154th Wing is the largest and most complex wing in the Air National Guard. I have heard that the smartest, most creative, hardest working make up the Hawaii Air National Guard, and I have seen the results of what you can accomplish. You assisted our state during our time of need, the floods on Kauai, the eruption and lava flow on Hawaii Island, the Hurricane Lane response on Hawaii and Maui. It was, 2018 was a very, very busy year from helping the citizens in the state of Hawaii. I would also want you to know, as your Commander-in-Chief, you know, when I have the opportunity and we convene the Emergency Operations Center and we have all of the county mayors on the call, I cannot tell you how reassured all of us are to know that the National Guard is ready and able to step forward whenever there is a mission that needs it. We know that all of you are courageous, disciplined, and well-trained, versatile. You have unique assets and capabilities and missions that we can't get through normal emergency responses. And each and every time you answer the call, I can assure you that the mayors and I are totally committed to your presence. And I can tell you, as I walk through the lava flows on Hawaii Island and the flood damaged areas on Kauai, Oahu, and Maui, that your presence provides for our citizens peace of mind to know that the National Guard is on the call, on the ground, and able to support our community whenever needed. I am so happy to be here today. There are 41 nominees for 11 individual awards, 2 team awards, and 1 unit award. I want to congratulate all of you who have been nominated here today, and thank you to the units and leaders who took the time to nominate and highlight these airmen, airwomen, teams, and units. And once again, I just really wanted to add my congratulations to all of you for choosing to serve our community, our country, and our state in the way that you do. And as the General had said, I really want to ask you to go home and thank your families. I do know that it is truly a family commitment that allows you to be a public servant and allows you to serve our state and country. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you every single day that you serve. So thank you so much for including me today. I really am honored to be here. Aloha.
Thank you, Governor Ige, for your thoughtful and encouraging words. It is an honor to have you in attendance at our 2019 Launʻole ceremony. Mahalo.
Launʻole is a Hawaiian phrase meaning beyond comparison or without peer. The phrase Launʻole describes our Hawaii Air National Guard's vision to be a professional force that is second to none or simply the best. The individuals being recognized today have displayed the Hawaii Air National Guard's core values: integrity, service before self, excellence, teamwork, and aloha. They are truly Launʻole.
And this year, along with celebrating our Airmen's accomplishments, we will introduce the perpetual Kaleo Nui Award. Kaleo Nui means a loud voice. The award will go to the group with the most spirit. It will be combined efforts of each individual squadron that will determine the group winner. Your cheering will be evaluated in 2 ways. First, during the award presentations, as we cheer to congratulate our outstanding airmen. And secondly, after the official parts of today's program, each squadron will be called upon and given 30 seconds, roughly, to demonstrate their spirit.
At this time, would General Woodrow, Command Chief Fritz, Colonel Shigakane, Command Chief Gapster, Colonel James, Chief Master Sergeant Peters, and Mr. Ron Addington please come forward for the presentation of the awards.
Individual Launʻole Award winners will be receiving the following award items: Hawaii National Guard State Recognition Ribbon, an individual trophy, their name and unit engraved on the large perpetual trophy made out of the Hawaiian Milo tree, a certificate from United States Senator Mazie Hirono, a certificate of commendation from the United States Senator Brian Schatz, and medallion coins donated by USAA, as well as a special gift from Geico. Additionally, select individuals from the following categories: Airman, NCO, Senior NCO, and First Sergeant will be submitted as the Hang's nominations for the 2019 Air National Guard Outstanding Airman of the Year Award. Individuals nominated for the awards are asked to please stand in place when your name is called, and we also ask that in each category, the audience please hold all applause until each nominee is recognized so that everyone will be able to hear all the nominees.
We will start with the Outstanding Airman of the Year. Airmen focus on adapting to military requirements, being part of the profession of arms, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. Airmen prepare for increased responsibilities and ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to operate, both at home station and in an expeditionary environment. The nominees for the Outstanding Airman of the Year are Airman First Class, Kaylin Hinau, 154th Force Support Squadron. Senior Airman Jason Monzon, 154th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. Senior Airman Jasmine Bobadilla, 199th Fighter Squadron. Senior Airman Reed Suzuki, 154th Comptroller Flight. Senior Airman Jonathan Rodriguez, Detachment 1, Headquarters 154th Medical Group. Senior Airman Kyle Higa, 292nd Combat Communications Squadron. Senior Airman, now Staff Sergeant, Cody Awana, 154th Maintenance Squadron, and Airman First Class Noel Tadeo, 169th Air Defense Squadron. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our Outstanding Airmen of the Year nominees.
Right on. And the Airman of the Year in the full-time category is Senior Airman Reed Suzuki of the 154th Comptroller Flight. Senior Airman Reed Suzuki is a financial management apprentice in the 154th Comptroller Flight. He monitored the Hang annual operating budget of over $87.8 million, executed 100% accountability. He is crucial to the Hang Workday program, overseeing 330,873 plus workdays, equating to $70 million in annual and special training funds. In addition, he was vital to civilian pay resources, efficiently tracked $68.3 million in funds for 100% obligation rate, highest ever Hang execution. Finally, as a resilient airman, he volunteered over 60 hours to support the Hang Family Readiness Programs, bridging community partnerships.
And your Airman of the Year for the traditional category is Airman First Class Noel Tadeo from the 169th Air Defense Squadron. Airman First Class Noel Tadeo is an identification technician assigned to the 169th Air Defense Squadron. He tracked over 10,000 aircraft in a 300,000 square nautical mile area over 548 hours, ensuring the defense of Hawaii and Guam. An invaluable team member who is in the top 1% and the most junior airman selected for weapons director training. A motivated airman who attained qualification 50% faster than standard timelines, bolstering critical manning requirements. An inspiring physical training leader, he designed and led strength, endurance, and cardio training programs, motivating unit members and promoting wellness. Finally, Airman Tadeo was a volunteer instructor for the Wounded Warrior Project Regatta, training 6 members in 2 teams, honoring and empowering our wounded veterans. Please give both of our outstanding airmen a round of applause. The role of the non-commissioned officer as defined in AFI 36-2618 state that NCOs take an active leadership and supervisory role, lead and develop subordinate and exercise effective followership, and maintain the highest level of readiness to meet mission requirements. The following NCOs epitomize those responsibilities and have gone above and beyond what we asked them. We are grateful for their service and commitment.
Here are your nominees for Outstanding Non-Commissioned Officers of the Year. Staff Sergeant Hartley Marquez, 154th Operations Group. Staff Sergeant Christopher Brunn, 292nd Combat Communications Squadron. Technical Sergeant Michael Angelo Guzman, 201st Combat Operations Squadron. Technical Sergeant Jennifer Nita, Headquarters, 154th Medical Group. Staff Sergeant Tara Macion, 201st Intelligence Squadron. Technical Sergeant Tiffany Ramos, 154th Maintenance Group. Staff Sergeant Orlando Layagan, 154th Communications Squadron. And Staff Sergeant James Kawanohi, 201st Combat Operations Squadron. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our NCOs of the Year nominees.
The winner of the full-time non-commissioned officer of the year is Technical Sergeant Michael Angelo Guzman, 201st Combat Operations Squadron. Tech Sergeant Michael Angelo Guzman is the non-commissioned officer in charge, Combat Plans Division in the 201st Air Operations Group. He led a joint communication cell that executed 1.8 thousand air interdiction sorties, 1.5 thousand C2 ISR missions, eclipsing the all higher headquarters requirements. In addition, Sergeant Guzman managed the AOG and AOC SCAN eval program, responsible for 403 total force members with a 100% CMR pass rate. Finally, Sergeant Guzman is an Asian Pacific Heritage Day advocate. He rallied 9 volunteers and coordinated setup and teardown for the event, raising cultural awareness for the 250 attendees.
And your winner of the traditional non-commissioned officer of the year is Staff Sergeant Tara Macion from the 201st Intelligence Squadron. Staff Sergeant Tara Macion is Fusion Analysis, assigned to the 201st Intelligence Squadron. She manned the crucial Air Operations Desk as an Air Force National Agency Liaison, tipped 982 adverse reactions with 0 assets lost, organized intel support for 42 bomber missions, identifying 199 real-time threats, which was key to continued U.S. East Asia diplomatic efforts. Sergeant Macion created update briefs for Site Commander that included outlining 24 airborne intel taskings, directly facilitated tactical unit intel collection plans. She updated Senior Watch Officer on 103 intel operations, enabling informed decisions, optimized Air Force and National Agency collection. Finally, Sergeant Macion completed 3 college courses while on shift, earning her bachelor's in applied science degree. Graduated with honors at a 3.6 grade point average. Congratulations to you both. The Senior NCO Corps represents the top 3 enlisted ranks whose primary purpose is mission accomplishment. They help leaders make informed decisions and deliberately develop junior enlisted airmen, NCOs, and fellow senior NCOs. The nominees for Outstanding Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year are Senior Master Sergeant Bradley Spencer, 169th Air Defense Squadron. Senior Master Sergeant Alfred Brunn, 154th Communications Squadron. Master Sergeant Gloria Chu, Detachment 1, Headquarters, 154th Medical Group. Master Sergeant Jake Ross, 154th Communications Squadron. Master Sergeant Daniel Lopez, 154th Maintenance Squadron. And Master Sergeant Brandon Sarceda, 204th Airlift Squadron. Please join me in a round of applause for all our outstanding senior non-commissioned officers nominees.
The winner of the full-time Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year is Senior Master Sergeant Alfred Brunn from the 154th Communications Squadron. Senior Master Sergeant Alfred Brunn is the Planned Superintendent in the 154th Communications Squadron. He leads 3 sections with 10 personnel, which oversaw 7 communications projects worth $3.3 million. He expertly led the high-end Windows 10 upgrade project with a budget of $5 million, which included distributing 1,200 new systems for 70 accounts, beating the DoD mandated suspense. Sergeant Brunn also guided the $75,000 Hush House project, expertly managing an 8-member team who installed over 6,100 feet of cable, testing facility operational. In addition, he backfilled as the Mission Support Group Resource Advisor for 7 months and managing $1 million in O&M and $500,000 in MILPERS for 770 personnel in 9 organizations. Finally, Sergeant Brunn is an active community leader who volunteers 33 hours to support the Blaisdell Park cleanup and Heya Fish Pond restoration projects. And your winner of the traditional Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year is Master Sergeant Jake Ross from the 154th Squadron. Master Sergeant Jake Ross is a cyber system surety craftsman assigned to the 154th Communications Squadron. Sergeant Ross is the system surety subject matter expert for the high-wing and oversaw the Wing Information Assurance Program, ensuring compliance standards for over 2,400 assigned personnel. He was selected one of 8 small NGB cyber mission assurance teams, posturing the state for domestic operations cyber support. In addition, Sergeant Ross led 20 teams for Capture the Flag Hawaiʻi, helping to mentor the next generation of cyber professionals. Finally, Sergeant Ross served as Director of Youth Services for Untitled Chapter, helping to secure $30,000 for cyber camps for 300 plus students. Congratulations to both outstanding senior NCOs.
First sergeants derive their authority from the unit commander and advise commanders, command chiefs, and other enlisted airmen on morale, discipline, mentoring, recognition, and professional development of enlisted airmen. They are the focal point for all readiness, health, welfare, and quality of life issues within their organization. The nominee and sole winner for Outstanding First Sergeant of the Year is Master Sergeant John Kim, 201st Air Operations Group. First Sergeant John Kim has been assigned to the Tool First Air Operations Group since 1 August 2016. He is the first ever Air Operations Group First Sergeant. First Sergeant Kim built a new Sapper Suicide Awareness Program for the AOG, which provided life-saving advice and tools to 106 airmen. He organized unit care packages for 26 deployed members, collecting over $8,000 of goods to increase morale and spread the aloha downrange. In addition, he flawlessly executed Group Commander's vision to increase manning by personally recruiting 3 individuals helping to fill critical AFSCs. First Sergeant Kim revolutionized AOG training by gathering data, polling unit members, and arming division chiefs with tools to lead. Unit training increased by 50%. Finally, First Sergeant Kim is the lead for the Hang Deployed Airmen Angel Tree, which collected and delivered toys to kids across Oahu. Congratulations to our First Sergeant of the Year.
We will now announce the officer category. Nominees for Outstanding Company Grade Officer of the Year are Captain Justin Salona, 154th Logistic Readiness Squadron. Captain Maria Guisadio Abis, Detachment 1, 154th Medical Group. Captain Joseph Kina, 204th Airlift Squadron. Captain Reynel Anez, 154th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. Captain Bryce Yamamoto, Detachment 1, 154th Medical Group. First Lieutenant Michael Gillespie, 201st Combat Operations Squadron. First Lieutenant Sean Kawakami, 154th Force Support Squadron. And First Lieutenant Cy Cullen, 169th Air Defense Squadron. Congratulations to our nominees. Company Grade Officer of the Year is First Lieutenant Cy Cullen, 169 Air Defense Squadron. Lieutenant Cy Cullen is an Air Battle Manager in the 169th Air Defense Squadron. He is the operations expert in the Air Defense Enterprise for the First Alert Force evaluations in 5 years and garnered PACAF-IG's top Mission Ready rating. A dynamic manager, he expertly developed and executed 68 air defense exercises to certify 18+ GOs for Operation Noble Eagle. Lieutenant Cullen is a training guru who instructed over 85 combat-ready airmen, attaining 100% Commander U.S. Indo-Pacific Command Homeland Air Defense objectives. An innovative planner with a strategic level impact, built combatant command scenarios for exercise Vigilant Shield 19-1. Finally, Lieutenant Cullen is a dedicated community leader, active neighborhood board member for 120,000 residents, which strengthened military and community relations.
And this year's Traditional Company Grade Officer of the Year goes to Captain Joseph Kina, 204th Airlift Squadron. Captain Joseph Kina is the 17th pilot of the 204th Airlift Squadron. His commander is accepting on his behalf. He's a peerless company grade officer and a rising airdrop superstar who flew 61 sorties for 150 hours, including 5 full-spectrum combat exercises. He represented the Hang and Red Flag and dropped heavy equipment and 78 personnel with international partners, capturing valuable tactical lessons for the squadron. Captain Kina demonstrated the F-22 Agile combat deployment capability by flying 33 personnel and associated equipment, enabling theater-wide force projection while overcoming cargo certification issues. In addition, he executed 5 Arctic Anvil exercise sorties, lifted 5 strikers and support personnel, validating force-on-force battle tactics. Finally, Captain Kina briefed Civil Air Patrol members on 3 separate occasions, educating community on hang mission and mentoring 103 students. Congratulations to our Outstanding Company Grade Officer of the Year.
Or not. Okay, the nominees for Outstanding Field Grade Officer of the Year are Lieutenant Colonel Brian Leong, 201st Air Operations Group, Major Blythe Jean Itaman, 204th Airlift Squadron, Major Glenn Hayase, 201st Air Operations Group, Major Karen Spanish, 154th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, Major Kenneth Peterson, 199 Fighter Squadron. Congratulations and job well done to our nominees. And the winner of the full-time Outstanding Field Grade Officer of the Year goes to Major Glenn Hayase, 201st Air Operations. Major Glenn Hayase's commander will receive his award on his behalf. Major Glenn Hayase is the Chief Air Operations Center Communications Team assigned to the 201st Air Operations Group. Major Hayase led the first ever AOG cyber defense team, which increased readiness of the $37 million weapons system mission assurance, benchmarked in the Air Operations Center. In addition, he pioneered integration with 6 cyber organizations that created new TTPs interoperability with joint partners, directly impacting 52 ATOs and 4,800 sorties. Major Hayase implemented the Crisis Cyber Request process, enabling Joint Force Center to rapidly deploy defensive operations, better preparing the organization for contingencies. Finally, Major Hayase led AOG annual charitable giving program, which collected $2,000 for local and national worthy causes, directly assisting families in need.
And this year's Traditional Field Grade Officer for the Year goes to Major Blythe Jean Itaman, 204th Airlift Squadron. Major Blythe Jean Itaman is the Chief of the Standards and Evaluation Section of the 204th Airlift Squadron. She's a transformational leader who wears multiple hats as Flight Commander, Assistant Director of Operations, and Chief of Stand Eval, as well as constant stand-in for the Squadron Commander during absences. She oversaw 79 aircrew flight evaluations, ensuring the 60 assigned aircrew members were mission ready. In addition, she implemented and managed the squadron's 100% conversion to new iPad flight bags and mission plan program, providing next-generation tactical tools. Major Itaman was hand-selected for a congressional delegation small group meeting in Washington, D.C., where she engaged as an advocate for Hawaiʻi Air National Guard issues and priorities. Finally, Major Itaman is a volunteer elementary school class helper, assisting teachers in reading projects and able to mentor 30 students in their educational growth. Congratulations to our Outstanding Company Grade Officer of the Year.
And now it's time to announce the team nominees and winners. Launʻole winners for the winning team, service team, and outstanding unit of the year awards will receive a plaque with their team name and unit, and their team name engraved on the large perpetual trophy made from the Hawaiian Milo tree, and a certificate of appreciation from Senator Mazie Hirano and Senator Brian Schatz. Please hold your applause until all teams are announced.
The first award we'll announce is the winning team. We have 3 teams nominated for this category. When your team name is announced, please stand in place. The winners will be prompted to come forward to the right of the stage. The nominees for the winning team award are 154th Maintenance Group F-22 TFI Team, 154th Force Support Squadron Fitness Assessment Cell, and the 297th Air Traffic Control Squadron Pa'amau Team. Congratulations on a job well done to all of our winning Team of the Year nominees.
And this year's winning team award goes to the 297th Air Traffic Control Squadron Pa'amau Team. The 297th Air Traffic Control Squadron Pa'amau Team directly supported the state response to the Puna lava flow event. The team was a key Joint Task Force 5-0 element who vigilantly sustained separation and safety, 24 hours operations over 90 days with 0 mishaps. The team created unprecedented volcano temporary flight restriction, operating procedures which mitigated near mid-air collisions, resulting in no aircraft incidents. Further, the team was the HING J3 go-to for quick and decisive air traffic control responses, seamlessly integrating into the JTF operations from day one. In addition, they planned and implemented air traffic control services for 4 search and recovery missions, resulting in 10 people being saved. Finally, the Pa'amau team enhanced United States geological survey operations by conducting 1,500 plus scientific operations, assisting specialists in predicted lava flow activity. Congratulations, Pa'amau team.
The next team award is a Service Team of the Year. Once again, nominees please stand in place and the winners will come forward to the left of the stage. The nominees for the Service Team of the Year are 154th Force Support Squadron Student Flight Service Team and 154th Maintenance Operations Flight. This year's winning team award goes to the 154th Maintenance Operations Flight. Captain Carol, please come forward to receive the award for your team. And team members, please proceed to the left of the stage. The 154th Maintenance Operations Flight volunteered over 300 hours of service and fundraising to help understand group support ʻohana, bringing joy to 100 plus terminally ill patients and families. They donated and participated in annual Feeding the Homeless through Institute of Human Services. In addition, the team was heavily involved in base beautification projects, providing manpower to help clear overgrowth at Hang Fitness site. Actively involved in youth sports by volunteering over 1,000 hours for coaching and mentoring, promoted teamwork for the Hawaiʻi youth. Further, the team actively supported various church organizations, volunteering and fundraising for 150 plus hours within the community. Finally, team members volunteered for various functions and ceremonies as a committee member or MC within the Hang. Congratulations to the 154th Maintenance Operations Flight.
Just going to go ahead and let this team come up front so they can be recognized. Okay, the final team award is the Outstanding Unit of the Year. Nominees, please stand in place. When the winner is announced, will the squadron commander and first sergeant please come forward. The nominees for the Outstanding unit are Headquarters, 154th Wing, 199th Fighter Squadron, 154th Communications Squadron, and the 154th Maintenance Operations Flight. Please give a round of applause to these great organizations. The winner of the 2019 Outstanding Unit of the Year Award goes to the 154th Communications Squadron. The 154th Communications Squadron directed 7 communication and information technology projects valued at over $3.3 million while simultaneously managing a $100,000 base communications and $80,000 Eagle Vision budgets. The squadron was selected as one of 8 small cyber mission assurance teams by the National Guard Bureau, resulting in the exponential growth for the state of Hawaii's cyber capabilities. The squadron deployed for 6 weeks in support of the F-22 Theater Support Package, providing communications for 19 pilots and 267 personnel directly supporting 199 sorties over 384.6 mission hours. In addition, the unit oversees the high-end records management program and meticulously scanning over 200 boxes of legacy records at 5 separate locations, as well as closing 26 privacy requests. The leadership team created a unit ʻohana and squadron morale club, which hosted 5 events, tightening unit cohesiveness and bonds. Finally, the 154th Communications Flight volunteered 120 plus hours of service to 12 agencies, which grew community relations and mentored future IT warriors.
We also have the 297th Air Traffic Control Squadron, Pa'amau team. If anybody's here, come up and represent them. Stuff? Okay. It's a group big opportunity. And with all the individual award winners on stage, please stand at this time.
Yeah. It's going to be a big group picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Commander, Hawaii Air National Guard, it is our pleasure to present 2019 Hawaii Air National Guard Launʻole Award winners.
Congratulations, you may return to your seats.
And at this time, the official portion of our ceremony is complete. And now we'll move into the spirit competition. As stated earlier, Kaleʻanui means loud voice. The award will go to the group that displays the most spirit. You will call out the squadron name and you will have a maximum of 30 seconds to cheer. The panel of judges, right over here, you have your scorecards over your chair. We'll combine the squadron scores to determine the group winners. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Okay.
This is what you're going to win.
So they're cheering from afar.
All right.
Up next, 203rd Air Refueling Squadron. All right, and the 154th Comptroller Flight. Up next, the 154th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. And we got the 154th Medical Group Detachment 1.
All right, moving on to the headquarters, 154th Mission Support Group. That's missing something. I think it needs a little more cowbell. All right, let's hear it from the 204th Airlift Squadron.
Up next, the 154th Logistics Readiness Squadron. They got a good shout. Get it out now, okay. Followed by the 199th Weather Flight. Up next, headquarters, 154th Wing. We don't want to follow the accident report. Up next, 154th Communications Squadron. Okay, and we have headquarters, Hawaiʻi Air National Guard.
Oh, that was so good.
Hold on! Why are you going down like that? Hold on. We need some audience participation. Oh, come on. Just kind of. When it comes to three, you're going to say, boy, am I enthusiastic. You're going. 1, 2, 3, boy, am I enthusiastic. Woo!
Good recovery. All right, let's hear it from the 201st Intelligence Squadron. last but not least, your future, the student flag!
So while the DVs are tallying up their scores, how about one big group cheer? Great job! Through the combined efforts of all squadrons, the group with the most spirit and the winner of the inaugural Launʻole Award is...
Hold on, one second. Will General Woodrow and Colonel James please come forward to present the Launʻole Award?
And can we get a drum roll? You get the drums? And the winner is the 154th Medical Group Detachment.
Will the Med Group Commander or representative come forward and get your award? Congratulations! On behalf of the Hawaiʻi Air National Guard, we would like to thank our supplemental award sponsors, Geico and USAA, for their donations. A special thanks to the Launʻole Tiger Team, Hawaiʻi Air National Guard Public Affairs Team for the photos, and those who worked so hard to put this event together. At this time, please rise for the playing of the Air Force song and the departure of the official party.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Mahalo all for attending.